Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, beautiful people here in Grand Prairie as well. Good morning, and
Good morning, beautiful people.
good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, beautiful people here in Grand Prairie as well as Facebook and TikTok, Instagram, anywhere around platforms. Thank you guys for watching me as well as following me with this journey. This is my second mini episode, mini podcast here in Maricris journey, and again, I forgot to charge my mic, so now we're just gonna talk about something and we were just gonna listen to my voices, and I will try to find a quiet place for you guys. So right now, as you can see, I'm sitting in the grass. I'm connecting with the nature because I wake up very overly stimulated this morning, and I don't like that feelings because it's consumed all my energy. I feel like my head is popping. And have you ever been in the same emotions and situation where you wake up in the morning and you feel just overwhelmed and you feel like you couldn't keep up with everything? And this video is for you. So bear with me and listen to my rant. It's not about my rant, it's about my experience that I want to help you solve a little feelings of having like couldn't move on about something. So what truly inspired you lately? I think one of the first questions that I want to ask with you is what truly inspired you lately? When you feel down, you have to find something that is going to bring you into the momentum of being inspired. So when you feel like the world is drowning you in and the wave is feel kicking you out and just couldn't do anything right now, please bear with me and believe in yourself and never overthink anything the way it is. Because I came there, I went from that experience where I suffer with my diagnosis and I suffer with my own mental health and I suffer with my own emotions and I suffer with everyday emotions that I'm having. So for me, the thing is that I care so much for people around me that really stressing me out. I tend to focus on their feelings. I tend to focus on how I can help them and how can I improve them. It's all about people in my life. And something that we forgot about as we grow old, that we realize that we have to actually self-love as well. We also learn to love ourselves and value ourselves to be able to move on and allow people to love us at the same time, is to be confident the way we are and never worry about what people are gonna say to you, what friends are gonna tell you, what family gonna tell you, because the life you're living is a gift of God, and you have to see it as a gift. You have to see it like you're important in God's eyes and those people that really care for you truly. Because somehow, I'm sure one person in your life is caring so much for you, and you need to see that. Sometimes we're so blinded with all our ego, we're so blinded with everything that's going on around us that we actually ignore those people who's really truly care for us. And that is my mistake. That is my mistake, and I want you to see that, and I want you to learn from my mistake that people say real things to you, especially those really care. They would be very careful what they're going to say to you, but whatever they're saying is real thing, because they don't want to hurt you. At the same time, they don't want to see you suffer. It's very, very hard to find a strong support through your family, through your friends, through the people that you met. It's easy to say your problems and people that you don't know. It's easy to say your problem with your coworkers, but with the people that around us, especially around our house, sometimes we are more careful not sharing, oversharing our emotion to them, because we always worry about affecting their emotion as well. You see, you also need a foundations, you also need those love, and you also need those support, not just you always giving the support. And that's why you're being burned out, and that's why you're being overwhelmed, because all you think about is what they're gonna feel, is all you think about is, oh well, this is, you know nobody cared for me, and now you start repeating about yourself. Guys, don't do what I do, because that's how I've been doing before. And through over time, the reason why I open my mini podcast is to share you guys how I experience things, and to tell you guys that we all live the same. We're all human. All that's my different is that you see me in your skin. You see me in your social media. I just have this, you know, strong gut to speak with you guys. But how about those people who couldn't speak in the video? How about those people who couldn't speak with their family? How about those people who just so shy and embarrassed about life, life that they have? Because for sure, other many people suffer the same thing, especially after COVID, where people are become more stressed, people are becoming more hard to themselves. People just doesn't understand the world we're living no more. One of the reasons is that because we are so stuck up with the social media and we sat in our couch and look at our phone all day. And all the things that we see is toxicate our brain. And then we now living in no reality. We are now actually trying to meet the social media and all the standards in the social media where we forget about the real things in the world. And what is the real things in the world? This is the real things in the world, the nature, the beauty of the world that God offers us. So if you feel overly stimulated and you feel like you can't get out in your bed and your head is feeling heavy and you can't do anything, get out in your house. Get out in your house, connect with the world, see the beautiful natures, and it will help you improve your mental health. You know what? 2 weeks ago, I want to share something to you guys that I am overly stimulated. Yes, 2 weeks ago after my Edmonton trip, I worry about so many things and I don't rest myself. You know, that's the problem about me is that when nobody's around, I don't know how to take care of myself. See, even myself doesn't know how to take care of myself. I'm still very dependent to people around me. And it's okay because we're human. It is the way it is. We tend to be so dependent to people around us because we trust them so much and we think that they care so much for us that they will actually take care of us back. But stop that. You take care of yourself, not other people. Don't ever rely and depend your emotions to other people. It is you helping yourself. But it's great to have those wonderful people that actually care for you, and that's very hard to find, and the world is just becoming so disastrous that they make friends with you and trying to ruin you just because of the jealousy. It's not their fault, is it's just the way the nature human is. The jealousy is always there, and don't ever let those jealousy impacted your life because you're building your own path. This is not their path, this is your path. Don't ever let yourself affected by other people just because you're suffering with something. You have to believe in something to be able to move on. Because if you believe in something, you start to take an action at the same time, that will give you a lot of drive to change anything that's happening in your life. So, how does it do things like this? It sounds pretty easy. It sounds pretty not complicated. It could be pretty complicated, believe me. Life is not always as easy for me. After 3 years, I worked so hard. I worked relentlessly overtimes in everything. Where I know for the fact that it's gonna take something out of me. It's of consequences that I'm doing, right? But the thing is, like, before, my focus is to generate money, is to make money. So it depends what is your focus in life. Is it generating money? Is it generating makes more friends? Is it generating whatever you want to do? This is your life and this is our life that nobody should ever tell us what to do. But it's also nice to take an advice from them because it's also help us grow in our own personal life. Every criticism that you get from people, don't seize that as they putting you down, but use that to improve yourself. And if they're still not satisfied, again, that is not your problem anymore. That is you building yourself and taking care of yourself. Life is beautiful for us to worry about what other people are gonna say and limiting ourselves. One thing that I am very being questions about something, I just like to chat with this one. Used to always isolate myself and I don't like talking with people. And it's not necessarily because I'm scared of talking to people. It's just sometimes it's consume our energy, especially when you're getting older, when you're just growing as this person and you just don't want to deal with everything no more. So for me, it is very exciting part that I started my mini podcast, that I can actually speak with you guys, even if just a small camera, and you know share my experience about in life, and give a topic where you can actually relate. When things becoming so hard, sometimes we don't see it clearly. We seem to tend to like, whatever, this is just life. I'm always like that. I'm always feels like, whatever, I just have to put up with everything, and I just have to deal with my life. And it's just something that I am learning over time, that sometimes we can change people. Sometimes we have to change ourselves and our belief to be able to understand other people perceptions, because we are so hooked up with our cultural belief, with our limiting belief, that this is all we get and this is all my life will be. And I don't want to be limited person. I want to be able to explore the world and take you with me and see how beautiful life can offer you. And I know this journey can be, time consuming, and this journey can be slow and can be fast. It depends how things going for our life. So I don't expect anything people to believe in me. I don't expect people to understand me, but I just want to share you guys how it feels to be in the situation where you move in a place where you don't even know people, you don't even understand the culture, and you don't even things, and how will you get over things like this. All right, let's me begin with this. When, again, on my personal life story, I've been sharing a lot of things about myself. I've been sharing about so many thoughts about myself and advice to all the people that I met. And I really do love to be an advocate for co-Filipino that I have, and talk with people from any other culture, enjoy the world and see how beautiful world is. And the thing is, we limit ourselves and isolate ourselves and surround ourselves with with whatever we are comfortable of, and it's truly not bad. I think what truly is missing is God provide us with so many resources in life for us to explore and to live and to see and changes the life we have. Okay, when I talk about that, is that many people think that, oh yeah, you're wanting something else, you just want to explore something else. It's not about the extreme that you want to see in life. It's about how beautiful life that you need to explore and appreciate every little thing that we have. And that is very important, because I came from the path where I feel lost and I feel like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, and I don't know if I should wake up tomorrow, and I don't know why people are being hard to me. You see, I see things negatively, and sometimes it's all in our head. It's all in our head, and we have to see and hear people reflections towards us, because sometimes those people actually doesn't want to put us down. They want to help us improve. They want you to be better. So if you found a person who wants you to be better, no matter how hard to be around them, we need to listen, at the same time simplify the matter of understanding why are they doing this to us and why they want us to be better, because they see potential in us. And when people see potential in you, you have to trust yourself and not your limiting belief. Is the problem with the world we're living in right now. I went from the past where I have the experience of losing myself, and I don't know, I'm scared. I grow up in a world where I don't see many people. I grow up in a world that this is just the way it's gonna be, and this is my life will gonna be, and I'm just gonna be a farmer. So after I become a single parent, I know that experience taught me a lot, and but still it helps me to become the better persons. Like all the past experience we have that we think that is bad and negative, that impacted our life and changes our life, don't see it as a negative, see it as an opportunity. Because when you see things an opportunity, you learn and tend to give it as a drive for you to learn and grow on your own. Never ever depend to people. When I say that, is never depend your emotions to other people. If you don't feel valued, right? If you don't feel valued, step away from that environment, because this topic is for you. I need you to understand that you're stronger than you think you are. And when you feel down right now, see this video of myself. When I feel down, I get out of my couch, I go for a walk, and I sit down in the grass to feel the natures and to feel that God is so good to us. And I feel with gratitude and thank God for everything that happened in my life. And we need to learn that. We need to learn to find a coping. If praying is your coping and that helps you meditate and it helps you to improve your mental health, go pray and connect with God. And this is a very important lesson that I want to share with you. Again, my podcast is all about sharing experience, it's all about sharing momentum, it's all about sharing mistake, it's all about everything. And this podcast is, you may think that you're not worth enough, but I want you to understand that we are all worth it. We are all good human nature and we all make mistake. And one thing that I want to share with you guys is that I struggle from blaming myself from everything that happened in people's life. I am tend to be very harsh on myself, and that is what really depressing me. It's just because I hate to disappoint people and I hate to make them mad. I hate to make them upset. And all I care about is how people feel about me. Where I loses myself. If you were in the situation, you feel like you can't think right and you feel like you don't know the world you're living anymore and you just don't understand what's going on in you, the problem is not people around you. The problem is the way your mindset taking over your emotions and everything, and spiritually. It is very important that we connect with God. I am not urging you to be religious, but at the same time, believing in something is very important. Most people doesn't seem to believe about something. Yes, I don't believe that people doesn't believe in something. I always believe that they always believe in something, but they are so denial about things that they believe. And that's drag them down, because the fact that we deny ourselves about something is that actually preventing us to do more about yourself. So don't ever believe that you are limited of doing something. Don't ever believe that you are limited and doing capable of doing something. You have to believe in yourself and invest in yourself. Time is long, but believe me, you need to earn things, financially, money, anything. You have to understand that everything that you wanted to start in your new life is, you need to do an action together with it. When I say you'd have to take an action, when you have a plan in life, you have to set it up like a goal. You need to have a goal to drive you in. And then when you feel like you're losing your momentum, look at those people around you, watch them and see them, and give you an emotions of feeling that I have to keep doing it, because it is a wonderful gift from God that we have to be positive around people. And we all have a different gift that we should use and we should be able to share from other people. So, I am not good at talking in person once again, but I'd love to chat and I like to share my knowledge and experience to people and my understanding about many things that really improve me for the process. Sometimes we really don't understand ourselves no more and we feel like, this is just the life. This is just the way it is. So, for me, I want to connect with you because you're not alone. You're never alone, and I want you to inspired by the video that I'm making, because we are all starting in some point, and when you feel lost, you're never lost. You just have to believe in yourself and love yourself really well.